Hi guys, this is Madame LaRue and the Magic Tarot 123 coming to you with your Behind the Veil reading. How y'all doing today? We're on Tarot Vibe Check episode 39 today. That's all right. We counting up, these readings. Okay. Someone's health is at stake. Get in here, get in here, get in here. See a root worker having some secret obstacles. A root worker having secret obstacles. We're going to check the energy for today. Energy check. Partner. Prediction. Somebody's about to predict something. Jose is in the building. Asher, how you doing? Miss Thango, how you doing? Coach Unique is in the building. Friendship. A prediction about a partner's friendship. Trouble. Oh, that's the overall energy today. Somebody's in trouble. This was a prediction. What the fuck? Death. A prediction of a troubled death. Shuffle. That's it. A prediction of a troubled death. Death unto enemies. Sacred union. Leo is in the building. Hello, Jose. Oh, Tower moment. Lovers. High Priestess. Okay, we're talking about a love union. Okay, and whoever this is may have their partner predicted that they're gonna have a troubled death. Oh damn, bitch, comes right out. Werewolf. These are werewolves that's gonna have a troubled death. Gatekeeper. You are a gatekeeper. You might be seeing 222. There's a witch. The witch was the queen of the pack. She's having a troubled death. War. She's under attack. Return to sender. Oh boy. You must have done a return to sender of some sort. Restless wander in the world. The witch is left restless wander in the world. And in spiritual jail. You're about to get your spiritual inheritance. Yeah, you're headed towards some form of celebration. Death unto enemies. That return to sender is a death unto enemies spell that you got. Oh, shuffle. That return to sender is a death. I'm seeing soulmate reunited, and it feels so good. Yes, divine feminine. You're showing up as divine feminine. Okay, this is an offer from the dream state that this witch is not going to want. Okay, this was predicted that she was going to have a troubled death. And that was justice. Message. Top of the deck and judgment. Top of this deck, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about her death. Let's see what's on the top of this deck. Well, we got to talk about a wizard. We got to talk about a wizard. The friend may have been the wizard. What? The wizard comes out anyway. There's a wizard. Sorcerer. Oh boy. There's a sorcerer and there's a wizard. Partners. They're partners? The sorcerer and the wizard are partners? Shuffle. The witch. Okay. The witch and the wizard. They might want to come into some form of partnership agreement with you. Okay. Lovers. The sorcerer and her lover. House. They're sitting in this house. They sitting in this house. Training. Somebody's training. And it's a burden. This training has become a burden. To train somebody how to be a witch or a wizard. Union. Sorcerer, you're coming into a union. Crime. They're committing crimes. This wizard and this warlock is committing crimes against the spiritual community. Prosperity. Yeah, you're getting prosperity. You and your union is, you and your divine masculine are coming into union. They may have wanted to partner up with you, but they're committing spiritual crimes. Now they're paranoid. Now they're paranoid. Close the deck. I see a female voodoo practitioner wanting to pop out. Okay, divine feminine. You're showing up. The sorcerer is showing up as divine feminine. Coming into union. Something has been swapped back. Masculine cult. The wizard was part of a masculine cult, but their magic is being swapped back, thrown back onto them. God's hands. It's being thrown back by God. You're in partner with God. Spell work. You do spell work. You've been doing spell work. It's the La Rue for me. Well, damn, bitch. This is destinies at play with the swap back, throwback. Okay. Necromancy. They're paranoid because they were practicing necromancy and now the demons are out to get them. Okay. Assault on a union. They try to assault your union. Jacqueline is in the building. I'm seeing an emperor and the Two of Cups emperor. The emperor is part of the crime. And you're coming into union with your soulmate. Your soulmate may be working on something, but that's spell work. You do spell work. Astral assault. They're being astrally assaulted. They're being astrally assaulted to win at all costs. You're going to win this war, this battle. Shuffle. You're going to win. Let's see what they've been doing. This crime. Let's see what this crime is all about. This warlock was practicing necromancy. Okay, that's a confirmation. They were robbing graves. Okay. False divine feminine cult leader. The witch. She's the cult leader. There's a seer. You are a seer. Okay. 410, 410. Defense. You got your defenses up. You've been doing spiritual workings on your defense, on how to protect yourself from these goons, I heard. Okay? Somebody tried to nail you down and hold you back. That's what they were doing. That's the spell they were doing, to nail you down and hold you back from your future, from your destiny. Female voodoo practitioner. There's a female voodoo practitioner in the group that was committing crimes. Okay? Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau is part of your defense team. Hit that like button, guys. Dark werewolf. Divine feminine. She's dark forces of the world. She's been pulling on the dark forces of werewolves, which was probably a crime. And spirit is in the building. Spirit is in the building. You're going to win by spirit. Family. Your family. Somebody's doing spell work on your family and your family bloodline. You may be sent to break the curse. Death spells. They're doing death spells over here. That was the crime. Wow. Ancestors. But your ancestors, 1010, somebody's seeing 1010. But your ancestors are protecting you and your family bloodline. And they're saying death unto enemies. Shuffle. That's it. Message. Top of the deck. Avenge for wrongdoing. Your ancestors are avenging for the wrongdoing of this group. Top of the deck. Yep, somebody's going to be cursed. This is an old curse. They're about to be cursed, and they are cursed. They're paranoid and all fucked up. Talking about they were training. They were using you as training, as practice. We're using you as practice, honey. And there's documentations about this. They've been keeping note on your progress. Hit 3113. Thank you, Spirit. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. There's a lady here. She's a fortune teller. She's your enemy. Wow. She is your enemy. Partner comes out again. Somebody's partner is involved. Reputation. Her reputation's at stake. Railroad. Oh, your partner's with the railroad ancestors. Wedding. Ooh, there's a wedding involved. Immortal. You're immortal. You have your immortal ancestors with you. Paranoid. This enemy of yours is now paranoid. Church. Okay, that's confirmation on the wedding. The wedding is going to be at a church. And I'm seeing death. An immortal death. Somebody's about to die. Somebody's dying. Somebody who claimed to be immortal is dying due to the railroad ancestors and the galactical forces. Shuffle. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. All right, there's a celebration at a church. Okay, 3 or more. You, your partner, and your witness. Full moon, new moon. This new moon, this fortune teller, who's your enemy, she's trying to save her reputation. She's probably doing paranormal spells. Okay, something you can't let go of. Your immortal ancestors are saying death, and this is something that your enemies are not going to be able to let go of. For real. With the demon out. Immortal demons. Wow. War jar. She's creating a war jar on this new moon to save her reputation. This fortune teller, bounty hunter. The bounty hunter of the dark are out. Soulmates. Wow, it's 2 of y'all. It's actually 4. 2 and 2. It's 4. These partners of these demonic forces. Okay, assault on a union. Okay, they're saying death to whoever assaulted your union. Begging for help. Now this witch is begging for help. It seems like this couple here that works with dark forces is going to be reunited in the church. The witch. And it's always the witch. Comes out every fucking day. This bitch, whoever you are, you need to stop watching my live because, bitch, I'm getting tired of reading you. Okay? This witch may be paranoid or trying to do paranormal spells. This fortune teller is a witch. And you're showing up as the high priestess. Take me to church. I worship like a dog in the shrine of the light. This witch is blocked. She's blocked from doing spell work on you. So she's asking other people to do spell work on you. Protection. You're protected. Victory. And victorious. Whatever she's trying to do, she ain't going to be able to do because she's blocked. Win at all costs. And your team wants to win at all costs. Message. Top of the deck. Spirit is with this. Spirit is with you, Divine Feminine, High Priestess. Female voodoo practitioner. There was a female voodoo practitioner in the group. Let me pick this up a little bit. It's looking messy. And I don't like that. Shuffle. Somebody's going to have a peaceful death. Crossroads spirit and the spirits of death. What the fuck? Peaceful death, crossroads spirits, spirits of death. Spirits of death and a peaceful death. Okay. Protection from pirates. The spirit of death is protecting you from pirates, computers, and internet. These people may have been messing with your computer or your internet. King of Scrolls. Oh boy. We have a King of Scrolls. Warlock. The warlock was messing with your internet. The high priest. The king of Scrolls is the high priest. There's a wizard. The wizard and the warlock was working on your computers and your internet service. Okay. The ascent. Let me throw that out. The increscent moon. Someone's having a peaceful death on the increscent moon. Somebody said if you build it, they will come. Firefighter. The warlock is a firefighter, and the wizard is a chef. Wow. Wow. I'm seeing werewolf. They are werewolves. They are werewolves. What else you want to tell us, Spirit? And the fucking witch comes back out. They were working with the witch. Medium. Okay, somebody's dying and will be visiting a medium on the increscent moon. Judgment. This whole group is under judgment. The whole entire group is under judgment. Up in the air. You don't want that one either. Okay, something's up in the air. I'm going through these cards as I'm shuffling to see what we're keeping and what we're not. Spirit is kicking them out. Evil eye. Evil eye. Somebody's evil eyeing you. Somebody is definitely evil eyeing you in this magical community. Okay, will, wisdom, and the mind. Take that out. Okay. Lucille's in the building. Okay, twins, florist. Let me take it. You want florist in the deck? Twins. The warlock and the wizard are twins. Oh boy. Here we go. The warlock and the wizard are twins. Okay. All right, I'm seeing the Empress. You work with crossroads spirits, fated meeting. Okay, that's out. Soulmates. Okay, this priest, the king of scrolls, is your soulmate, and you're the crossroads spirit. Whoa, not you, but you work with crossroads spirits. Okay, gotta watch out now. Spirits associated with oaths. They took an oath with a spirit. That spirit, that oath wasn't honored. Missing children. They're the cost for some missing children. Deer goddess. You work with deers. A deer goddess snake charm. And they got a snake charm. They're associated with missing children. Cat spirit. Deers, cats, crossroad spirits. Shuffle. That's it. That deck had a lot to say. That deck had a lot to say. Hot shot, what's up? Cheers. Patricia, hi. Oshun, hi. Necromancy. They were practicing necromancy, robbing from graves. High priestess. You're a high priestess. The Magi. The sorcerer and the Magi is on the board. He's your soulmate. Spirit. You got the magic stick. Oh boy, you got the magic stick, honey. Okay, working with crossroad spirits. Spirits of the crossroad. You might be the medium. Hell's wrath. They're suffering from hell's wrath. Or they will be. Win at all costs. The magician wants to win at all costs. War water. You have a war jar. Masculine voodoo practitioner. There's a masculine voodoo practitioner over here with the warlock, the wizard, and the werewolf. Unwavering gratitude is in the building. God's hands is on your life. Oh boy. God's hands is in your life. Wow. It's almost like they can't do anything to you. They try to break up the union. They try to break up the union between you and the Magi, but it seems like you and the Magi are coming into union. Okay. You're showing up as divine feminine. Okay, Jose, prayers for your dog. Spiritual inheritance. You're going to be inheriting something from this union. High honor. You're going to be inheriting a high honor. This couple is on a high honor. Good afternoon, Diane. Leo, good afternoon. Hit that like button, guys. It's 50 people in the room and only 30 likes. 20. Wow, I saw 30. Okay, a petition. This medium who's going to have a peaceful death has a petition. A petition of protection to protect herself in death. You also have spirits of death protecting you from pirates. Something happening on the new moon. This protection from pirates is going to be happening in the new moon. Somebody might be trying to rob you of something coming on the new moon. Shuffle. Werewolf. The magician is a werewolf. Feminine cult. Lady in waiting. You're the lady in waiting, very abundant, waiting for your seeds to harvest. Okay. Shuffle. Lovers. You're waiting for your lover. Begging for help. This group here is going to be left begging for help. The angels have arrived. The angels are arriving through a portal. Okay. The angels are arriving through a portal, which is going to force them to walk away, run away. They're going to have to run. Yes, because this is justice. They're going to have to run. They're on the run. The justice team is following them. And I'm seeing an emperor who's a priest, which is the magician, top of the deck. They're on a severe judgment. They're running from judgment. Message. They're running from judgment. Wow, that was crazy. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Empress. The Empress and her protector. The Lovers come out. Okay, this might be a love message. I do that sometimes, Diane. The Emperor, a message coming in from your masculine, from your divine masculine. He's the true king. He wants to celebrate with you. It's a celebration, a gathering, a happy gathering. Okay. Bravery. Somebody, your spirit team is celebrating. Okay. Contract. And he wants to come into contract with you. Wants to come into some form of union with the 3 of coins there. This is going to be some good news. Good news. They're celebrating your good news, your ancestors. They may be sending you telepathic messages, or you just might be getting downloads of this happy time that's coming your way. Shuffle. This is supposed to be a surprise. Magician. The magician is your emperor, is your divine masculine. They're celebrating your individual success, that you did this on your own. Okay. Wow. Death. We got the death card. Somebody's celebrating a death. Shuffle. Somebody's celebrating a death. August. Somebody died in the month of August. October. And he's coming to tell you how much he loves you in this month. Only got a couple more days. Or maybe the month of October is when he realized how much he loved you. Self-worth. Okay? He loves the fact that you have done the shadow work. Okay? He wants to appreciate you. Self-satisfaction. Okay? 1441. He likes your unique skills. You're very unique. You're very goal-orientated. This person has a mission for you. Okay, 2424. There's good times ahead. Your spirit team is saying there's good times ahead. Leisure. Spirit wants you to rest. Okay, moving forward. Okay, you're going to be receiving affection and kindness and happiness. (2222) Feminine forces. Your feminine forces are celebrating the fact that you have won something or done something all on your own, and they're very proud of you. Okay. The feminine forces are bringing balance to your life. Ship, cutting ties. You may have cut ties right in the nick of time. Right in the nick of time, you cut ties with that energy. Okay. Partying. Yes, somebody's partying over there. Your ancestors are partying it up. They're enjoying the fact that you have succeeded. And this magician wants to meet up for coffee. And he wants to savor the moment with you. You might be feeling elevated at this time. 1919 cycles. Somebody's going through a death cycle. Karma. This is their karma. Okay. Powerful judgment. They were warned. KRN, welcome to the live. Mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-reflection. Okay. This person may be using a mirror to scry on you, your lover. Okay. Or to see what the future holds for you guys. Something's happening this fall. Okay. The karma begun for this person in the fall. As soon as fall begins, it's going down. Fall has already begun. Yin to your yang. This emperor magician is your yin to your yang. Okay, this is union, duality. Okay, you guys might be totally opposite. Opposites attract. (2020) compassion. This person is very compassionate. Spirit wants you to show him mercy. Okay, there's potential in this relationship. This is a recovery. This is somebody that you have known that's coming back into your life. All right. 0909. Yeah. New beginnings. He wants a new beginning. He wants to start over. A great chance to start over. Okay. This is big love. All right. 1144. High vibes. Yes. Your spirit team wants you to continue with this high vibe. They're in the, I heard invention. Something's being invented on your behalf, but this is divine intervention. Okay. You'll be receiving prosperity. You might have big ventures coming through. Okay. These are fated events that's happening in your life due to your faith and purpose and your higher calling. All right. Death. There's 2 deaths happened in the month of August. One happened in August and one is waiting to die. Something you've done that's causing this ricochet. 1414, lighten up. Okay. Your spirit team wants you to lighten up. Okay. Yeah, you're ascending. You are ascending. Okay. You have learned. You're expanding. You're transcending. Okay. Prepare for a union. This is a new phase. Yeah. This is going to be shocking news. Okay. Shocking death. A shocking death. This is going to happen suddenly. Suddenly, this person's dead. Okay. And sunglasses. And this person is watching you. This person's going to die, and this person's watching you, watching your life. They need to watch their own. Okay. Yeah. You're the phoenix rising. And this emperor magician sees that. The person wants a new phase with you. Okay. This person hope that you change your mind from moving forward. That was the ship setting sail for moving forward. Okay. You may have cut ties with this person. The phoenix rises, yes. The phoenix rises engagement. This union is headed towards a higher level commitment, partnership, union, completion. Okay. You guys coming together creates a full circle. Okay. The dragonfly, lighthearted, adaptive. Okay. You're finding out that's something about this magician, this emperor, that's going to change your mind about what you want to do with this relationship. But from what I'm seeing is that this relationship is headed towards a higher level commitment. Okay. Shuffle. Look at this. I'm looking at in a few days. Something's about to happen in a few days for you and this magician. Shuffle. Okay. 1001, spiritual awakening. This person that's going to be suffering a death, a shocking death, is going to be going through a spiritual awakening when he gets on the other side. Okay. Separation. Yeah, I called it. You separated from this magician, but spirit is bringing you guys back together. This person is missing you. Misses you in the morning. Is it like Sunday morning? Damn, spirit says it's going to happen in the morning. This person is going to wake up dead. Shuffle. Oh my God. Yeah, because they were a snake. They were backstabbers. Okay. Other woman. This is the other woman. She's going to go through a spiritual awakening when she dies. Shuffle. Message. Top of the deck. 4444. A blessing in disguise. Amen. That's crazy. That was wild. That was a wild reading. That was a wild ass reading. I went from a love reading to, yeah, bitch, you gonna die for fucking with this couple. Damn. Damn, you want another? Joyful gathering. Okay. Soldier. A soldier of war. Okay. Beauty magic. This person was doing beauty magic on you. Elder on the other side. You got an elder on the other side here wanting to talk to you. There's a priest. Somebody's gonna have to go see a priest, or went to go see a priest to do beauty magic or glamour spells. Somebody trying to glamour you. Okay, a dark magician. This person went to go see a priest and a dark magician. That's crazy. Urgent message. Now they have an urgent message. This is a masculine coven. Waiting. Now they're waiting. They're waiting for what? In their altar room. They're sitting there waiting in their altar room. Like, what the fuck are you waiting for? Waiting for war? Waiting for an attack? Young woman? Yeah, you're coming into some form of joy. And they're waiting to destroy it. They're waiting for death and sorrow. Damn. Damn. Sorrow. They're waiting for death and sorrow. They're waiting for a death spell to work. Meanwhile, you're joyous and happy. There's the death spell on the Empress. They're waiting for this death spell on the Empress. That's what they're waiting for. Empress. You're the Empress death spell. That's what they're waiting for, Shuffle. That's what the fuck they're waiting for. These are your enemies. Foe. These are your enemies. Four, 4, 4. But we got Destiny's Will. It's the LaRue for me. Your destiny is on your side. That death spell is not going to work. Yeah. Win at all costs. This coven wanted to win at all costs. They're preparing for a battle. They should have walked away. Somebody's about to be restless wandering the world. Whoever put that out. The dark magician is the one that put out the death spell. They did it together. They're all going to be restless wandering the world. Werewolf. Your elder on the other side is a werewolf. And of course, you know the card would fall on the floor. This is the feminine cult. You're the lady in waiting. So you're waiting too. You're waiting for your destiny. You're waiting for your destiny. It's a lot of hexes, jinxes, and curses. Hexes, jinxes, and curses. The priest sent out a lot of hexes, jinxes, and curses. The dark magician sent out the death spell. And they're waiting for the death spell to work, but destiny is on your side. You're the lady in waiting, spiritually attacked. Oh, the elders on the other side is waiting to attack. And you're smack dab in the middle. Shuffle. Message. Top of the deck. Seems like we can't get rid of this energy right here. Soulmate. You're coming into union with your soulmate. That's your destiny. That is your destiny, is to come into union with your soulmate. Destined to meet. Fated match. A fated match in heaven. Heavenly protected. Red elephants in the building. Miss Nita, hi. Diane, I don't know what you're talking about. Oshun, yes, the phoenix rises. Unwavering, amen. Spirit with a message. There's a spirit here with a message. Young woman, there's a spirit here with a message. Nine of Swords. Somebody's in a mental prison. There's a spirit giving somebody. They're in a mental prison. They may have been suffering from a skull magic. Okay. This person might be having headaches, multiple headaches, migraines. Person is suffering from migraines. Sad for no reason. Young woman, you're sad for no reason. Okay. Cheer up. Cheer up. See, I told you somebody was trying to do glamour spells. This person who was doing this glamour spell is now fucked up in the head. They can't get rid of the headache. A petition. Somebody who's sad for no reason needs to do a petition. Or have done a petition but needs to do one. Or do one more. Shit. They like to double up. Why don't you? Money. You need to petition your ancestors for money. Death spell. This person who did the glamour spell, death spell, is now being mentally attacked by your spirits. All right. Cult or coven. Yeah, they're part of the cult or coven. Bobby, hi. Masculine voodoo practitioner. Masculine voodoo practitioner, where? Yep, he's the one that's suffering right now. He did a glamour spell on you. Now he's suffering with headaches. You don't know where they're coming from. That's your spirit team knocking him upside the head. Okay, he made a deal. This masculine voodoo practitioner made a deal. He's a priest. Masculine voodoo priest. He made a deal. Now they're fishing for information. They're trying to find out the goods. What's going on with your money? Okay, cheerfulness. You're about to be happy when you do that petition for your money. To protect your money or protect whatever you spend. So they're meeting up. This masculine voodoo priest and this merchant is meeting up. And they're fishing for information. Okay. The occultist is distressed on over the spell not working. They're wondering why the spell ain't working. Okay. There's a thief. Thief. Dark magician. Yeah, the dark magician, the occultist, and voodoo priest are wondering why the spell ain't working. They try to steal your spiritual gifts, steal your financial abundance through magic, and they're wondering why it's not working. Okay. Yeah, they're checking out. They're trying to look through books. Okay. That's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 men here that try to steal your spiritual gifts. Pirates. They're false. Somebody's a fake priest. Somebody here is a fake priest. Your riches. Your double or nothing. Your gift. They double or nothing. They try to steal your gift and your money. Your spiritual gifts and your physical finances. That's what they were fucking with. Okay? Now they're sick on their deathbed. All of them. Message. Top of the deck. You're sad for no reason. There's a dark priest in your energy. All right, guys. If you'd like a card pull today, drop a heart. If you don't have a heart, just say, read me. Just say, read me. You're welcome, Bobby. Jose, you still here? Hey. Thought you had to walk your dog. Let's get a message for Jose. Jose, Seven of Pentacles. Nurture what you have and see how it grows. Nurture what you have and see how it grows. Okay. KRN. KRN. This is for KRN. KRN. The Patient Witch. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Learn to get comfortable when sitting still when necessary. Okay. User, I was about to say Lucille, but user CW3ID. Okay. Queen of Wands. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Okay. Lucille. Ace of Cups. Do you feel what in your heart that's potential there? Do you feel in your heart there's potential there? Let's get you one more, Lucy. Okay. Stop overthinking it. Yeah, stop overthinking it. Just do it. Do whatever it is you're thinking. T. Taylor. T. Taylor. We got T. Taylor, 2 cups. Some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. You might be coming into your divine union. Unwavering. Okay. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. You heard that, unwavering? Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Period. Speak up. Stay strong. You're welcome. Diane. The Patient Witch. Learn to be comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Learn to be comfortable when sitting still whenever necessary. Confirmation. You overthink everything. You're welcome, unwavering. You're welcome, guys. Thank you, Bobby. All right, somebody that, is there a heart? 7 of Wands. Somebody needs to do a return to sender. Knight of Cups. Because you're going to return that evil ghost back to its sender. 10 of Pentacles. And then you'll receive your spiritual gifts. Somebody needs to do that return to sender, and then you'll receive your spiritual gifts. Hey, Lenny. Okay, 8 of Swords. Stop over. Somebody's in spiritual jail in their mind. Okay, 3 of Swords. And they're suffering. 9 of Wands. They're jinxed. Whoever that person is jinxed. Leo, you want a card? Would you like a card, Leo? Lanny, LA, hello. Would you like a card pull? Leo. Man, Leo, that ain't even wait. Do you feel that in your heart there's potential there? Do you feel that in your heart that's potential there? Okay, let's get one more. The Hierophant. No, Judgment. All signs say that you're exactly where you need to be. Ace of Cups. You making a judgment call over your love life? Making a judgment call over your love life, and it's going to be a celebration. 3 of Cups. I do $20 readings. Cash App the Magic Tarot 123. I do free card pull. Yes, I do $20 readings. Thank you. I do readings outside the live. The link is in the description bar. When I get off, you'll see it. You can book through the link on my website. All right, guys. I want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Remember to always go within or go without. And if no one told you today that they love you, remember God loves you. Bye.